I don't know where I found this from, and it is so loud, it's ridiculous. But anyway, welcome back to episode 3, and today, in fact, on episode 2, I built 5 new mobs, didn't I? And I kind of left it a little bit of a cliffhanger, because I didn't tell you what was actually on the inside of some of these mobs. So we built the llama, the frog, the chicken, the horse, and also the fox. So I'll quickly show you what we've done on the inside, just to get you all up to speed. So the fox is a nice easy one. I didn't do anything crazy on this one, but I just made it a lovely nether portal. Look at that. So that's a nice little way to get into the nether, right? The glorious frog, and the only place I could really find an entrance point really was around the back, and I made a nice little entrance point, which is kind of fitting, right? And this is my enchanting room, and I've just got a few bits of decor here. On the inside of the horse, I've built a bubble elevator in the back of the leg here to get up and down. And what I've done is place a few pictures, which are really cool. But more importantly, this here, it converts concrete powder into concrete. It's semi-automatic, and it does the trick for all the concrete that I'm going to need in future builds. The little tiny chicken, and on the inside of this one, I made a lovely little ladder up to the inside of the chicken. And this is probably one of my favourite rooms, actually. This is where the brewing station is, and yeah, I kind of like it in here. It's kind of cozy. I just need some sort of like little seat area, I think. And last but not least, I made the old foot technique to get up and down. And again, on the inside of this one, I haven't got around to actually doing anything spectacular, but it's got a good purpose. It's obviously sugarcane and bamboo farm, so it seems to be working alright so far. And I've got a fair amount of stuff. So as the sun sets on my glorious world of Minecraft, it starts to rain. Oh God, you ruined it for me, rain. Okay, let's start that again. As the sun rises on my glorious world of Minecraft. This episode is going to be a mega episode, and I'm so excited to talk you through what we're doing. Why am I getting attacked by everything? Oh my. What I've been trying to say is during this episode, I've actually got a lot in store. So I'm going to be building a mountain, which I've never actually built before. I've got to build 5 mobs that are going to be on top of that mountain, and then inside the mountain is actually going to be a raid farm, which is going to help me then get emeralds and XP, because currently I don't have any means of getting XP. So I've come back to my world spawn because I needed to find a load of stone and grass blocks and dirt. So this was a nice place to get it all from. Wow, that was actually ridiculous, because guess what? I was actually thinking in my head, I needed all this mountain, and in actual fact, I've taken this little sort of snippet of a mountain, which is quite funny actually. And the blocks that I needed were actually these. I got these 3 are stone, these 2 are dirt, and then we got this one with grass blocks, and we got a few bits and pieces as well. So that's all the blocks we need, and obviously it's going to be for my own mountain that I'm building myself. But not only that, who doesn't like floating trees? I mean, they're staying there, by the way. So if you're triggered, they're staying there. Okay, so I've got a plan of what I'm going to go do now. So I think what the best thing is, we need to go and find my pillager outpost. Aha, now that we're here, there should be a pillager outpost just there. And there should be a lake almost. It's more of a lake actually than it is an actual ocean. But if I build the mountain just over here somewhere, I reckon maybe on this sandbar here. If we build it here, we're sort of far away enough from land that it shouldn't really interrupt things. But yeah, nevertheless, we're going to start building from here. the mountains actually turned out better than what I thought. It actually looks pretty cool, but the top bit, yes. The bottom bit, no, because literally it comes down and then it stops. Like, it's just a floating mountain on top of an ocean. Like, yeah, just don't worry about that bit. We will sort that bit out. But more importantly, we've got the platforms ready. So we've got a platform there, one there, one there, and one there. So we'll have four statues sort of stood on this mountain. And then we're going to have a fifth statue that's going to be added to it as well, which I'm not going to tell you where, but you'll understand it a little bit later on. And not only that, I just want to show you something, because I only had about 7 shulker boxes worth of stone, dirt, and grass, and this is the reason why. It's hollow. Okay. I know it looks awful, and the problem is the Endermen at the minute are making a right mess. They're just tearing holes everywhere, so I do need to stop stuff spawning on the inside. But nevertheless, it's all sort of ready. That's phase 1 complete. Now we just need to get all the components for the actual mob farm itself and start building these statues up. So without further ado, let's go and get some more blocks. There's 3 lots of blocks I need to actually go further afield to look for. So I need to get some clay. So I believe you could just find that in lakes like this. We need to find a mangrove swamp because I need a load of the new mangrove logs. And I also need what's the mossy carpet as well. I need mossy stuff, so I need to find a lush cave somewhere. And I believe, first things first, over this way somewhere there is actually a swamp. So let's see if I can find it. Yes, mangrove swamp. This is just what I needed. Heard a little froggy somewhere. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hello, little buddy. I ain't got no way to take you home with me, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to leave you here. But I promise I will come back and yeah, take you home as a pet, maybe one day. After mining my first few mangrove trees, I've come to the realization that it's an absolute pain. If anyone's actually tried to mine this sort of stuff, it's ridiculous because it's not like a normal tree you can just sort of dig up. The blocks are all over the place, and not only that, they're all suspended with the mangrove. Yeah, that stuff. Oh wow! Look at this! I just found a wow. It's literally like the opposite of what you'd expect a desert. So normally it's the oasis within a desert, but this is like a desert within an oasis, kinda. Because I mean it's a swamp, but you know what I mean. Like, it's amazing. Wow, I've never seen something like this before. Wow. Aha, a lonely azalea tree in the middle of nowhere, but that only means one thing: lush caves below, so we can grab our clay and mossy carpets. Always carry a hoe with you. Here we go. Wow, okay, so we need clay. Well, as I'm flying over this desert, I might as well take a little pit stop because we actually need a load of this for actually making a load of concrete as well. So let's get to it. Why are bunnies so stupid? What? They're all doing it. They're all doing the same thing, look. They can't... What are they doing? Oh, I don't know. I need to collect 19 stacks of terracotta, and I'll be dyeing some of this terracotta into various other colours as well. So, let's get to it. Gravelly mountains. We're going to need a lot of this to make a load of concrete. Let's get to it. I've been so excited and so looking forward to actually using this, but today is a day that I get to use my semi-automatic concrete converter. And you know where it is? It's inside the horse. All I need to do now is just place a thingy there and then mine it. And then hopefully this should now go straight into the chest below. Why does it always rain when I'm actually trying to do something? It's so frustrating. But nevertheless, it's got to that point of the video where we're actually going to build all the mobs on this mountain behind me. So keep your eyes peeled and yeah, let's let's do this. Wow, I know this sounds a little bit biased because obviously I've just built it, but that looks incredible. I actually love the look of this. Apart from this, look at this. Excuse me, that is my clay block. Look at them, they've actually destroyed this statue already. Look. Yeah, I'm looking at you. And you in the background there. What I did off screen is I actually added in this big bubble elevator, and that is actually part of the raid farm, and the raid farm is just round the back, and unfortunately I couldn't fit it on the inside of the evoker, so it's gonna have to just sit there, and then this bit is where all the bad guys spawn, and then they just sort of fall down this chute, and then essentially just stand here and hit them. I do actually need to go and get a villager for this farm to work, so I've not yet actually done that part. I was saving that for the next episode because I thought it would be actually hilarious to watch me try and get a villager from a village all the way over there on the inside of there. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I can't tell you how chuffed I am with my creation. I'm actually over the moon, and I've never done something like this before, so for me it's a first. It's turned out beautifully, and yeah, make sure you tune in for the next episode because again I've got another big plan ahead, and I think I might be able to top this statue, but don't hold me to that because it could end up as a disaster. Anyway, I've been zu-wii-mama. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on episode 4. Bye.